Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Just on the Cloud. With me here we have the usual suspects, John aka Big J
Hi guys.
and Elijah,
Hello everyone.
the troublemaker.
Troublemaker. Oh, wow. So you're not the troublemaker. He's the troublemaker.
You know
Eh, we. I don't
that. I said
know.
E.
Yeah, but do you know
Okay,
that?
so
You are,
guys,
wait, sorry. Do you know
oh,
she's quietly a troublemaker?
I'm not a troublemaker.
She is.
Moving on, today we're talking about what has been going on in the music industry so far. This is April 2024, and we want to just have a quick recap at what has been going on in the music industry so far. We are done with the first quarter of the year, I guess, or we're still in the first quarter of the year. So, like, we want to just quickly talk about um, the projects that have dropped this year, singles, EPs, albums, all of that, shows, performances, everything, everything spicy. So, who is going to go first? John.
Oh, I should go first, right?
Yes, please.
So, I think there's no stopping for us right now.
Okay.
There's no way Afrobeat can be stopped.
Mm.
It is no longer Afrobeat to the world. We are here already.
Okay.
You know, it's a no-brainer. We are everywhere. We are in the biggest festivals around the world. We're selling out arenas and even stadiums. You know, so I mean, how big could you get? This is the peak.
I feel like the world in general has actually accepted Afrobeats and like
Yes,
they've just what's the word? They've just accepted
embraced it.
yeah,
Yes,
they've embraced it.
yes,
Basically.
yes, and you know, just before I buttress more, I'm very happy because I can see that we are to a large extent controlling the narrative.
The narrative
Yes.
from Nigeria, do you mean?
Yes, you get. The Afrobeat is not westernized so much. I mean,
Yeah.
the only thing we've borrowed is the Amapiano, and
Yeah.
that's African as well. So
So,
yeah, so big
we are
songs.
quite
Yeah, we are actually, like, this is not even a gimmick or wishful thinking. We are leading. Afrobeat is the number one genre in the world right now. As of now, Afrobeat is the biggest genre. I mean, it's evident. So looking at the progress thus far since the beginning of the year, it's been amazing. To say the least.
Do you want to like highlight?
Yeah. First off, one of the things that has happened this year that has been, to an extent, a shocker is the collaboration between Skepta and Portable.
Yeah, true.
A street artist has never risen to that level of fame. I've personally not witnessed any street artist risen to the level of fame and prominence and recognition. Uh, you know, I've never seen that before. The Skepta's collaboration with Portable just created a very, very huge, possibility for street artists, even up and coming artists.
Yeah.
There's nothing that can be possible.
I feel like it actually gave hope to other street artists.
Yes, hope.
That's
not just opportunity. Yeah, the word is actually hope.
I can do it. I can get that.
Yes, the opportunities, but most importantly, hope.
Yeah.
I mean, Portable. Let's not forget, he's a guy that lives even up to date in the trenches in Songo. Do you understand? And he's. I think he's currently in South Africa as at this time.
Yeah.
I'm not very sure if he's back, but he's selling out shows. He's performing. In many big places.
Would you actually say that is luck or talent?
It is not. So I would say it is a mix of all of the dynamics. Okay, there's luck, there's talent, and most especially, fearlessness and shamelessness.
Shameless.
That yes, for
Okay.
Portable, especially. Portable is fearless and shameless when it comes to his craft,
Yeah.
what he wants to get.
Like he carries it on
He
his
will
head.
call anybody
shamelessly.
out. He will talk to anybody. He would go anywhere if he
Yeah.
has to. If he has to do with his craft, like he does, you would know. If you watch Portable from social media, you would know that he's one not to play with his craft at all. He doesn't play. He might be a nuisance to an extent to some people, you know. I'm not exactly calling him a nuisance, but some people might term him as a nuisance because of his very big personality. He's always very loud, you know. So, but aside Portable, you know, we've also seen.
There are other. Sorry to cut you short. You know, there are other people that also do that. There's this guy that also creates things like that around, like he creates a buzz around himself just so people can talk about him.
What's that?
What's his name now? The guy.
Speedy.
Yes.
Speedy.
That is him.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, he also does it shameless. He's also shameless and fearless. He also like that.
He's not. I'm sorry. This is my.
So I would
opinion,
say
yeah?
okay.
Yeah, this is my opinion. I think you should.
No, like go on. I just wanted to like highlight what you said and about how Portable is fearless and shameless.
Yes.
The guy is also both of that.
Okay, so for a Speed Darlington, yeah, to an extent, he's popular. You know,
Okay.
I mean, the shamelessness has given him some level of.
But he didn't take him international like Portable.
He did not because, I mean, Portable is an artist though. Like Portable is actually an artist. Like Portable can sing. The question is, can the other guy sing?
Okay. Let's just move on at this point because you actually
no, but because at the end of the day, the real music will stand the test of time. Do you understand? The real musicians will be there for longer. So if you're not so dedicated to the craft, to the making of the music and the music, I mean, let us just call a spade. I would say anytime, any day that a Portable would make a sonically better music than Speed Darlington. I don't want to go in that.
Okay. Elijah, you've been silent.
Stop.
We want to hear your thoughts, please.
Well, I mean, Afrobeat has grown to a place where we're all proud of. No one can deny that. It's gone to a point where your wildest imagination growing up, see superstars on TV. Now it's almost every other week now. In Nigerian film is putting out a song and international artists become a normal thing. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And I feel to some extent that's why we are underappreciating how the magnitude of how big Afrobeat is becoming, because I mean
You feel like we don't appreciate Afrobeat as Nigerians?
I feel like we don't appreciate what our indie stars are doing right now enough. We appreciate it, but I feel in the coming years that's when we really understand how much of a beautiful time this has been for Afrobeat, because something I like to read is that nothing stays number one forever, right? There's a popular saying you don't know the value of what you have just respond, right?
Yeah.
So I feel there will be a time where the whole buzz would normalize. There's a high and then it's just normalized, and then we would now actually appreciate this period that this was a golden era in time for Afrobeat, because everyone is literally pulling out all the stops on their path to push the culture and narrative forward. And I mean, we are looking at it; it's working. You have Burna Boy shut it down and the stadiums. Obi doing the same, Rema doing the same. So we see that from it's not just about age grade. So when I take something for something, you go and believe that there's something for something shorting it down. There's 16 to 24 years actually still shorting it down. So I mean, it's just a beautiful time for Afrobeats, and I can't wait to see what you said on
that is actually very, very apt. You know, you see very young people. I mean, Rema is in his early 20s. I don't know exactly how old he is right now. Early 20s, and they are sold out the O2 Arena in London. That is huge. You know, as he rightly said, maybe we're not really putting in perspective how big these guys, you know, the A-listers, how big their achievements have been so far.
We're beginning to see it like normal.
Yeah. I mean, even when, okay, well, I mean, it's subjective anyways. I feel like people like Rema deserves more celebration, you know, and burnout too, because trust me, they are raising the bar. I can tell you for a fact today, not every blown artist in the UK can sell out the O2 Arena.
Sure.
So that's a big deal. If I come to your country and I'm selling out one of the biggest venues, I mean, people at home are supposed to throw a party. You know, so I mean, if I say they're not appreciating enough, it's quite subjective. I just feel like, you know, this artist should be, of course, their fans are actually, you know, appreciating their work, but generally, I think it's supposed to be, you know, something of a national pride. Because, I mean, what is coming out of Nigeria that is as good as entertainment? We're not there politically, we're not there in many ramifications. So this is, you know, something that is an ultimate export. It's like the new crude oil, you know, at this point. And also, I think, or I predict rather, that we are going to be at the top for a really long time. And I'll tell you why. You know, there's something about Nigerians, yeah? Okay. We Nigerians, it is almost inborn. We are resilient. We just know how to adapt. We know how to, you know, create something. We once we are set to achieve a goal, you know, it is either we do it or we continue. You know, I mean, Burnout just announced London Stadium, and I checked the capacity of London Stadium. It's 62,000 plus. That's like 302s. You know, it started with the O2 Arena. Now you're doing the other day. Whiskey did Tottenham Stadium in London. I think that's about. I'm not very sure. Maybe 40K, I guess. You know, so the bar is being raised. They are not just doing this milestone achievement and sitting back and relaxing. So anybody who is trying to, any genre who would be trying to take over the number one spot needs to do double or more. Yeah. So, but I mean, we are not. Look at the new guys that are actually championing the Afrobeats, you know, to the world right now. The likes of Rema and Co. You know, you can see that they are really hungry. It's not about, oh, we just did this and let's celebrate all the people in our lives. They want to do more. You know, so I'm happy. I'm happy it is looking this way. You know, it just shows that there are better things to come.
Better things to expect for the year. So in summary, I feel like I think both of you almost said the same thing, and I feel like positive things are in store for us as Nigerians, as in for the music industry scene.
Yeah.
And because I mean the year started off with, so I think that's a good thing. Actually.
Yeah. And one thing I would love to one thing I would love to see is the streaming culture. I wish it actually gets, you know, better. I would even like to even see us have our own platform. You get so the money is not, you know, being shared abroad. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know, just imagine an African or a Nigerian owning a platform like, say, Spotify, for instance.
Sure.
You know, you know that it will just be a better situation. It will be a better Bible. You as an artist, you're going to get more, you know, for the value of music you're putting out. You know. So that's what I would like to see in the near future.
I also look forward to seeing that as well. Elijah, is there any other thing you'd like to say?
No, really.
No.
Adios.
I think at this point, we'd like to wrap up the episode. It's been an interesting one.
Absolutely.
And this recap was actually very nice, and I feel all what you said was actually positive things, and I hope moving forward is actually positive things for the music industry.
Yeah.
We'll catch you guys in our next episode.
Bye-bye.
Signing out. Bye, guys.
Do your own thing.